Every day, at the same set times, worshippers gather at the Fazl Mosque in South London, their prayers following a predictable pattern which could make them the target of extremists. So since last night, are they feeling more vulnerable? Do you feel safe coming to the mosque now?
Yeah, sure. Yes. we are not afraid.
Of course, as any Londoner would at this time, not just a Muslim, but any Londoner, of course everyone's probably feeling a bit uncertain about what lies ahead.
I wouldn't say I feel fearful, because after the response that London gave, I actually felt comforted, because I saw that, there's no division that's been caused by these attacks.
Donations pay for security at this mosque, but last year the government set up a £2.4 million fund for churches, temples and mosques to protect themselves better. So far, £400,000 has been allocated to 59 places of worship.
I recently announced who would be getting those additional funds, which included 12 mosques, and actually I have reopened it recently to make sure that any additional place of worship that feels the need can apply for extra security. We won't stop in making sure that people can continue to lawfully practice their worship as they want to in this country.
Hate crimes directed against Muslims spike in the wake of Islamist-inspired terrorism. This was an arson attempt on the Finsbury Park mosque after the Paris attacks 2 years ago. And in the week after the Manchester suicide bombing, there was a 5-fold increase in reports of assaults, threats and abuse. But this imam says the priority should be whatever protects the greatest number of people from harm.
We can have more barriers put in places where there's more footfall, where there's loads of pedestrians. Maybe we can even look at having more checkpoints in place in inner cities. So it's something we need to take practical measures rather than coming out and just showing solidarity. I think the government really needs to take this seriously now.
Every government's prime task is to protect its citizens, a task that only seems to be getting more complicated with each new terrorist attack. Catherine Jones, 5 News.